competition for Solano, so they will have to beef up their defense even more this week if they want to get that 13th win.
I agree, Hannah, and I'm looking forward to the Mustang setter, Kaylee Speth, who has 882 assists on the season. Kaylee and Jontara West are all conference offensively and defensively. Los Medanos has an impressive 9-3 record in conference play, but they're running into an undefeated Falcon squad. Should be a great game tonight, and stay tuned as we will catch you at the first serve after a quick word from our sponsor, James Thomas Media, your one-stop shop for all video production needs. Hello and welcome back. As we are here, as you can see, the women are celebrating for a very exciting night. Their last home game of the season should be a special one.
Solano always has that passion. Every time we watch them, they always have that excitement, and I'm really excited to see how far they'll bring it for the entire game and to see what Los Medanos brings for tonight.
Yeah, it should be very interesting. Both teams on a great win streak. Los Medanos winning 5 straight coming into the night. And as we said in the intro, Solano on a 12-game win streak, trying to extend it to 13.
I think they might just get that 13th win. I think if they work on their communication, their defense, and they've really got it. I think they're going to bring it home, and they're on their way to a Bay Valley Conference championship.
Yeah, and for Solano, they have 3 players on all conference offense. We have Jaron Baldonado, Danny Richard, and Sammy Brown, who is not here tonight. And on defense, Kaylin Kaiser is an all-conference defender. And for Los Medanos, Kylie Speth, offense and defensive all-conference leader. And also Jontara West, offense and defense. So a lot of great players tonight, some of the leaders in the Bay Valley Conference. Maya Rodriguez with the first serve. Great block by Solano.
You saw they got a little too excited a little too soon there, and you can see it on her face. She knew she just made a slight mistake, but hopefully she'll recover. And their blocks are usually really great, and I'm really excited to see how they play off at that net.
Serve for Priscilla Self. Great dig by Kaiser, but it's too low. Los Medanos up 2-0 early in this one.
They better bring it back quick. I think if they continue this way, I think Los Medanos is just going to keep pushing them even harder.
Dig by Richard. And a little miscommunication right there. Kaiser able to get it over. And great block from Solano. Wow,
excellent.
And a big kill.
That was West out there with that hit. You could see during practice, she was just always up at that net, killing those balls up there. And I think she's just going to keep continuing. Solano really's got to step it up tonight.
Wow, and an ace for the Mustangs. Up 4-0 early in this one.
I suspect a timeout coming up soon. I think these girls are thrown off a little bit. Last time they blew Los Medanos out of the water, they were not expecting this tonight.
And another. Wow, Los Medanos up 5-0. Although this is an unexpected start, we have seen Los Medanos in their first game was able to. Had to pick up the ball. Sorry, I got distracted. Last time Los Medanos played Solano in October, they lost 3-1, but they did win the first set.
And I think we might see that again tonight. Solano really struggles in their first set. Typically gives them a little time to bounce back, and then they kill it at the end.
Male over. Oh, what a dig by Solano. Amaya Rodriguez. And the kill for Male Male.
You could see Anaya's face. She did not quite. She was shocked herself that she even got that ball up.
Yeah, great hustle by Anara Rodriguez, number 13. Able to dig that one out. Give Solano a little bit of life. First point on the board for the Falcons.
Ooh.
And an early ace for Miley Male.
A great hit by number 5, Shelby Bryant.
Great block by the Mustangs. And here's Richard, and she gets blocked. Wow, Los Medanos.
I don't think we've seen Richard get blocked like that before. You can see it's a little bit chipping of her ego. She's known for her great hits, and having the Mustangs up there, she was not expecting that.
Mustangs with a great start. Up 6-2 early in this one. Kaiser gonna have to run back and get that one. Richard's gotta get it over, and she does.
Ooh.
And that one is out.
That was a close one. That was an excellent hit by number 7, again on the Mustangs. She is just going to keep going up there and throwing those balls back in Solano's face.
Yeah, Jontara West with 441 kills on the season. An offensive and defensive all-conference player. There she is. Kaiser there. Male to Richard. Richard able to find a gap in the defense.
Excellent job. She found that gap and she wasn't even looking. She threw it back over her shoulders and just expected for the best.
Richard with a no-look kill right there. We will see a lot of her. She will be picking up a lot of kills tonight.
You can see Kaiser, she is our server right now. She is known for her great serves. I think her percentage is about 95% in serving.
Jontara West with a huge slam. There's Richard. West again. And that one too strong. Solano able to make it a 1-point game.
We haven't seen Richard really get up there, get a chance to show the Mustangs what she's got, and I'm waiting for that, and I'm waiting to see the shock on their face.
And that one will be out, so Kaiser not able to get that one in. As you said, a great percentage on the season.
Awesome floater, just a little bit outside the lines.
7-5 Mustangs lead early in this one. There's Richard.
There she is.
And a block.
Ooh. Not quite good enough, but they did get up there.
The Mustangs up 8-5 here in the first set. Shocking the Falcons early in this one. Too deep. Chris Rigney Cruz.
You can see on both sides just small little errors are what is gaining the opposite team points.
There's Jontara West with the serve, up 9-5. That one just short.
You can see the relief on Solano. They wanted that ball back, and now it is their chance to get some points, really bring in this game.
Jaron Baldonado on the serve for the Falcons, down 6-9.
Excellent serve by Baldonado.
Solano picking up another point. Jaron Baldonado, one of the best setters for the Falcons. As you see right there, Rigney Cruz not able to get the kill on that one.
Ooh. I have a feeling if she didn't touch that ball, I think it was going to be out, and you can see that on her face. She's a little upset, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to gauge when you're back there where that line is.
Yeah, you can tell she knew that one was going to be out immediately after touching it.
We've got Bradshaw on the serve, just over. Excellent save by Solano.
Wow, and a huge kill. Looks like Priscilla Self on the kill on that one. Great power for the Mustangs early.
Excellent power. They've got some really great hitters during their practice. You could see them just really showing off to Solano.
Serve too low. That's Lindsey Bradshaw. And they will give the ball to Danny Richard and the Solano Falcons, only down by 3. Here's Richard. West. Molly.
Excellent hit.
Molly with the kill, making it a 2-point ball game, and Richard will stay with the serve.
Also noteworthy is Baldonado. That set was beautiful. Set them up perfectly for that kill.
Kaiser setting up Rodriguez. There's Bryant. Kaiser to Molly. Wow, what a dig by Jontara West.
Ooh.
Oh, and a great hit by Bryant. Shelby Bryant with the kill on that one.
You can see the Solano Falcons threw it at Mustangs, and the Mustangs gave it right back to them. Tried to get Kaiser to get a dig just like the one back then, but it was not possible.
12-9, early lead for the Mustangs. We'll see if they can hold on to it. Kaiser, oh, just out of reach of Crystal Carroll.
You can see the Mustangs are throwing the Falcons off. They are not on their game right now, and I think a timeout might be needed.
Surprising we haven't seen a timeout yet.
Absolutely. They were back for a little bit, but I think they're downward on that spiral just once again.
This is going to be a tough one. Kaiser able to set up Rigney Cruz.
Ooh,
oh, and what a block.
Hit.
Great block by Rigney Cruz, and that one won't go over.
You can see the disappointment on her face. She was really hoping to get a tip right over that net. Throw Solano off, but it did not work.
Kylie Speth, offensive and defensive all-conference in the Bay Valley, not able to get that one over. Served by Rigney Cruz. There's Bryant, and that'll be out. Another point for the Falcons. Now a 13-11 ball game. Here's Rigney Cruz trying to cut this lead.
Ooh.
What a dig off. Wow. Oh, but it'll be out.
That was an excellent hit that Solano did not see coming, and you could tell just because they were not ready to get down for it.
Hard to expect that hit bouncing off your teammates. Nothing you could do right there for the Falcons. There's Bryant with the serve. Carroll to Molly. Oh, and that one will be out. A point for the Falcons. It is a 2-point ball game.
Solano is slowly digging their way out of this hole that they started in the beginning. You can see it. They're kind of getting their defense back on track, and they're setting up their offense even more.
There's Rodriguez with the serve. To Speth. To Jontara West.
They were not expecting West to go up so lightly. They were expecting a huge hit.
Oh, that one might have been too deep. Kaiser may be thinking to herself she should have let that one go.
You could hear the girls, they were yelling out, but I think she was just close enough. It might have been a close call.
Now a 15-12 game. Mustangs with the serve. That's Priscilla Self with the serve. What a block. And another point for the Mustangs.
The Mustangs' offense and defense is just incredible tonight. You're seeing great blocks, excellent hits, and even better serves. I don't think Solano is going to really, I think they're really going to struggle tonight.
Priscilla Self, Kaiser will dig that one up. There's Molly, and it's good. A kill for Miley Molly.
I'm glad she is showcasing her skills here tonight. This is their last home game. Again, if you stay tuned to the end of the broadcast, you will see the senior night recognition. And Miley Molly is one of those sophomores.
Sophomore night.
Sophomore
Very
night,
confusing.
my apologies.
Both same difference.
They're seniors in the volleyball team.
Jontara West getting up there, but denied. And
the ball will go to Solano. It looks like it was a double.
wow. Now a 2-point game. The Mustangs letting the Falcons back into this one. Here's Miley Molly with the serve. A line drive. And here's Jontara West with the huge kill.
Excellent kill. There is West again up at that net, just crushing Solano. It's time for Richard to get back up there.
Jontara West really able to get up there and slam it down with a lot of power. Nothing the Falcons could have done on that one. Rodriguez. Richard able to dig that one out.
Molly
Wow.
again with a great hit.
What a rally. Oh.
I love to see rallies like that. You can see it in the crowd. You can hear their excitement as it gets louder and louder as long as the rally continues. The coaches get louder and the players get even louder, and it's really exciting to see who will get that point.
Great dig by Lindsey Bradshaw, number 2 for the Mustangs on that one. Not enough for the point, as it is a 2-point ball game. Got a great one here in the first set. And here's Richard, and it's good off the fingertips of number 15, Jordan Suisala.
That was a close one. I don't think if she would have touched it, I think that one would have been out. And Richard, you can see that sigh of relief on her.
I totally agree. Richard able to catch the break on that one, making it a 1-point game.
We've got Kaiser doing some great serves as always, standing up to her reputation.
Jontara West, that one is out. We have a tie ball game here at the Falcons' Nest. Solano able to come back and even up the score.
Every time Solano gets a point, you can see that pressure just releasing just a tad bit, but they are going to have to keep going and continue to get the set.
Yeah, the Mustangs playing great volleyball early and short. Jordan Suisala not able to get up on that one. And Kaiser will keep serving.
Solano is banking on these errors from Mustangs to get them some extra points.
West with the dig to Speth, back to West. Great dig by Molly. And here's Richard, tries to dump it in, no good. Jontara West, Kaiser with the dig. And wow, what a great kill from Gina Garlick. And Los Medanos will call a timeout.
Not who I expected to call a timeout first. I definitely thought it was going to be Solano, but their coach had faith that they were going to get it back together, and she was correct.
Yeah, what do we know? We thought she should have called a timeout early when they were down, but she let her players go free and play their game, and now they have a 2-point lead.
And this is why we don't coach volleyball. We just announce.
Yep, we announce. Don't know how to coach.
Nope, could never.
But like we said earlier in the broadcast, stick with it throughout the whole game. After, we will have the sophomore night pregame ceremony, and we will play at the end of the broadcast.
You know what is interesting? I did not expect to see some of those players on Solano really highlighting their skills tonight. Last week, it was 3 main players. You could see Kaiser, Brown, and Richard over and over and over again. And tonight, we're seeing Garlick, we're seeing Rodriguez, we're seeing all different players really show their aspects, their skills for this last home game.
Yeah, and like you said, there's no Sammy Brown tonight, so other players going to have to step up and really fill in for the shoes. Fill in her shoes, not the shoes. Nice one. All right, there's Speth setting up. Oh, Kaiser
and
setting up Richard.
Up.
And Richard with the kill, 20-17.
Excellent job. You can see Richard starting to creep up there a little bit more. She's trying to get some more hits, some more kills in.
Solano's offense coming alive. Kaiser again with the serve. She's been amazing so far. Rodriguez setting up Richard. Great defense by Kylie Speth. And that one is out. Oh.
Sorry, you can't see it, but we almost got hit by a ball.
Ball hit the monitor. We'll be all right. Very durable monitor.
Looks like we have a timeout. I think we might have missed who called it. I'm guessing Solano, but I could be wrong. I don't know. That Mustangs coach looks pretty mad. He looks pretty upset. It might be him.
Yeah, he's got the chin strap on. You know he's talking business.
When he's slapping his hand.
Yeah.
He's telling the girls they better get out there and show them Solano. Give them some competition, just like they were at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, the Mustangs fallen a little bit short lately. Now down 21-17. Maybe eased up on the gas, thinking they had it.
Yep, and Solano will not let that happen. They are going to get it back together. I think the Mustangs might have just expected that they would have won the first set because of their last game, but Solano is here to prove them wrong.
Here's Kaiser with the serve. Only 4 points away from taking the first set. Rigney Cruz with a great kill, able to dump it in there.
That was an excellent tip. No one on the Mustangs saw that coming. She went up there with a big arm and just lightly tapped it, threw the Mustangs off.
Just tapped it in, and now 3 points away from the first set. A 22-17 ball game. Kaiser still serving. And a block by the Falcons.
Excellent job by the Falcons. Those mistakes that they made early in the game, they are brushing those off really well and really showing the Mustangs what they've got.
Yeah, they have figured out the Mustang offense. Going on a huge run right now. We'll see if they can take this all the way into the end of the first set. West with the dig. Setting up West again, and is blocked by Richard.
Block.
Danny Richard using her 6-foot frame to get up there and deny Jontara West.
She did deny it, but it just went a little bit outside the bounds, so that's giving the ball back to the Mustangs. And we've got West with a serve.
And out. Great defense by the Mustangs, trying to stay in this one, not giving up the first set.
We are seeing excellent blocks from the Falcons and the Mustangs tonight. They are really showing off.
Now a 4-point game. Mustangs trying to cut that deficit. And the Falcons will pick up the point on the Chris Rigney Cruz kill.
Yep, that was an excellent kill. She threw it off just a little bit, gave it a little bit of a spin, threw it to the side of the court, and the Mustangs were not able to get that up.
And here's Jaron Baldonado with the serve to potentially win them the first set. There's Speth.
Ooh, a little miscommunication error there.
Yeah, Nia Rodriguez trying to tap that one in. And again, a little bit of miscommunication on the defense for the Falcons. Looked like Kaiser and Molly were a little confused on who was going to get that one.
And West, we talked about Solano getting that last point, but West was not going to let that happen. She is aggressive tonight.
And that one is out, giving Solano the first set.
Excellent job by Solano and the Mustangs. This game is going to be a great game, and I have a feeling it might be a game for the Mustangs to really show off. I think they're going to go up to 5 games tonight.
Yes, and that'll do it for the first set. We will catch you back for the beginning of the second set after a quick word from our sponsor.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover. We have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you know, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Stand by, we're going to go to cut one. And cut one. Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three. It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock. Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots.
And welcome back for the second set. If the first set was any significance for the rest of the game, we should have a great one.
We are going to see an excellent game. The Mustangs and Solano Falcons both have things to work on. Their coaches are a little upset to see those errors, but I think they'll both brush it off and really show off.
Yeah, Los Medanos really going to want to take this set if they have any chance to win tonight. We know Solano has been dominant all season, and they will roll right over them if they don't improve their offense and defense.
Absolutely. Los Medanos has always been a competition for Solano. Back in 2018, they were actually co-champions of the Bay Valley Conference, 13-1. And I think tonight we are going to see a little bit of those skills showcased.
There's Bryant, and it is too strong.
A little bit too far out, and if it was in, I think Solano would have really struggled to get that. They were not ready for that.
Yeah, just missed. Good idea from the Mustangs. Here's Molly, line drive, set by Spieth. There's Rodriguez. And Jontara West, dug by Molly, able to keep it alive for Richard.
Oh.
Wow, what a sequence for the Falcons.
This is the Falcon game that we saw last week, and I really think that they're going to continue this. You see great offense, great defense, and they really work together as a team to kill the other team.
Put that one on a highlight reel. What a great sequence for the Falcons. Jontara West blocked.
Oh.
What's the call, Hannah?
It might have been a net. I'm seeing the net move a little bit. It's hard to tell from down low what the calls are, but I'm thinking it was net by Garlic. I think she might have accidentally bumped it.
Gina Garlic a little too aggressive, close to the net. Rodriguez setting up Garlic. And that one just a bit too far.
You could see that set was just a little bit far out for her. She had to really reach for that, and that's probably why it went out. I think if the sets bring it in just a little bit more, their hitters are really going to dominate.
Here's Lindsay Bradshaw with the serve. Kaiser setting up Richard.
I'm really wanting to see Richard really get up there and smash.
Wow.
Just like that.
Speaking of smash, Jontara West with the huge kill.
West is showing Solano what they are up against tonight.
Throwing it down on the Falcons. An early 3-2 lead for the Mustangs. A little scramble for the Falcons, but Richard able to dump it in.
Excellent little tip by Richard. Threw off the Mustangs for sure.
Great touch by Danny Richard.
We are going to see Kaiser out here serving again. She's really going to bring in those points. She is key to Solano's points.
Danny Richard, the team leader in kills on the court, as Sammy Brown is not here. And another point for the Mustangs.
Garlic went up for that block, but it just wasn't quite what she was looking for.
Here's Kylie Speth with the serve. Oh, and a little mistouch on that one.
Speth might be little, but her serves sure are not. She is throwing that ball across the court and throwing Solano off for sure.
And that one just a bit short.
I jinxed her. Sorry, girl.
The broadcast jinx on Kylie.
My bad. I will not do it to you next time.
Hopefully she doesn't watch this one back.
If you do, I
She may come after you.
apologize. It was not me. My name is not Hannah.
There's Baldonado on the serve.
A little far out on that set, but she still killed it. That is Self out there with that hit.
Priscilla Self with the line drive. Too hot for Baldonado to handle. Rodriguez, Baldonado setting up Richard. She's going to dump that one in. Great hustle by Bradshaw to get there. Kaiser digging that one.
Ooh.
Oh, and a little sneaky. Richard throws it down.
Excellent job. We are starting to see Richard get a little bit more confident up there at the net like she was last game. I think she might be thrown off by West a little bit, but I'm excited to see her continue.
Richard helping her team out with the serve. Bryant denied by Rodriguez. There's Rigney Cruz. Looks like it hit the side of her palm.
Just a little bit off course for that kill that she was looking for.
And Richard will check out. And that's Crystal Carroll in her place.
The Mustangs have an incredible offense tonight. You were seeing 3 key players, but they are all up there.
Baldonado setting up Molly. Oh, and what a kill by number 25, Jayla Austin.
Just a little bit of disappointment on the Solano Falcons. You could see they were all looking at each other to see who would get that ball, and no one went for it.
Baldonado setting up Rodriguez with the big slam, and that one is good.
Excellent kill. It is great to see her up at the net. We haven't really seen her in our last broadcast, and it is excellent to see her up there and crushing that ball.
Perfect placement. Mustangs couldn't do anything on that one.
We've got Cruz with the serve.
Sarah Ledge checking into the ball game. Gina Garlic, or Kaiser, excuse me, Kaylin Kaiser coming out.
Ooh.
And just out. So the Falcons able to cut the deficit. Now only a 1-point ball game.
I'm not sure I agree with that last call. It looked like it was in that back corner, but we're just going to roll with it. Solano got lucky on that one.
Rigney Cruz with the serve. Bradshaw digging that one out, setting up.
Ooh.
Oh. Molly blocked and dropped.
Excellent job on that block. That first one, you did not think that Solano was going to get that point. She threw herself off, but Solano is scrappy. They are going to get that ball back up, and they're going to throw it back at the Mustangs.
They're taking advantage of all the Mustangs' mistakes. Bryant trying to just tip that one over. Baldonado with the great pass. Trying to keep it alive, but
Molly just barely hit that net, not enough to get the blockers to touch it, and so that was a 4th touch.
Solano now with the lead, 9-8. Rigney Cruz with the serve. Speth to Bryant. Blocked by Sarah Elledge. What a block. There's Self. To Carroll. To Rodriguez. Huge slam.
Awesome job by Rodriguez. We are seeing her get up there even more as this game continues.
Yeah, with Danny Richard out, someone's got to bring the boom.
Yep, last week it was Brown, and tonight it is Rodriguez.
Now a 10-8 lead. Solano able to flip the score on them. Now up by 2. John Tara West with a huge slam. What a dig by Wrigley Cruz.
Thrown right back in Solano's face. She was not going to have that ball on her side.
Jayla Austin threw that one down. Getting her team out of the drought. Now a 10-9 ball game. There's Priscilla Self. Kaiser gets it over.
See, they're scrappy. Even if they make a mistake, they are ready to come back.
Alleged trying to get that one.
Ooh!
Oh, wow. It's a miscommunication. That ball drops.
Mustang's feet were planted on that one. They were not expecting it to go in the middle of the court. And you could tell that last final jab, ready to get it, but it did not quite work.
Anaya Rodriguez getting ready for the serve with an 11-9 lead. Bryant.
Ooh.
Oh, nice tip by Shelby Bryant.
Coach is upset by that one. The girls should have been there.
Little breakdown defensively for the Falcons. We'll see if they can clean that up. Shelby Bryant now at the serve. Kaiser getting to Rodriguez. Molly just out.
See, those small errors are starting to make their way up. They're creeping back up on Solano, and that is where Mustangs are gaining a majority of their points.
Now a tie ball game, 11-11. Shelby Bryant still at the serve, just over the net. Alleged blocked.
That blocking from the Mustangs is incredible. They are up there on every chance they can.
Austin and West in on the combined block right there, denying the Falcons. Oh, and that one just out. Oh.
Oh, timeout. Solano is not happy with how they are playing. That head coach is really going to give them a piece of her mind. She is upset with them.
Yeah, clearly a great timeout in my eyes. Losing the lead, making sure they stop the momentum. Don't want the Mustangs to go on a run right here.
A great time for a timeout, and I'm not quite sure it might work. I think the Mustangs, the last timeout they called, they came back even stronger, and I have a feeling it might happen again. Solano's really going to have to step it up.
Definitely going to need to step up the defense, as the Mustangs have been able to take advantage of the miscues by the Falcons.
Absolutely. The Falcons are attempting to get back. Their serves are incredible tonight. I don't think we've seen a miss, if maybe one or two, but the serves are very consistent, and Mustangs are not ready for those.
And Solano ready after the timeout.
They're shaking off those errors. They're really working on their communication as a huddle and individually as well.
Falcons keeping up the good energy, knowing this game is well intact, only down by 2. Kaiser to Carroll. Kaiser gets that one over. There's Jontara West with a huge slam.
West is killing the Solano Falcons. Every time she gets up there, she is just slamming that ball down the Solano Falcons' throats.
Solano not contesting those big slams at the net, and that one will go out.
That is what the Solano Falcons were waiting for. They're waiting for those errors to get the ball back.
And Ridger checking back in the game for Crystal Carroll.
Bringing in some energy for the girls, starting a high five round, and hopefully they can step it back up.
Speth setting up Jontara West. Kaiser right there, per usual. And there's Ridgerd slamming it down.
Excellent job. We are seeing Ridgerd get pissed on the sidelines. She is bringing that energy back in the court, and she is showing the Mustangs what she's really capable of.
Danny Ridgerd, the spark plug for this offense, leading the team in kills with no Sammy Brown on the court tonight.
We do have Ridgerd and Rodriguez up at the net, so I'm excited for those setups.
Bradshaw with the serve. It's too short. 3 points for the Falcons. Big mistake by the Mustangs.
Big mistake. You can see every time she serves, she's just barely over the net, and every once in a while, that net just catches up to her.
Here's Kaiser, 95% serve percentage. Ooh, and denied by the Falcons. Tries to tip it over is Jontara West. Ridgerd dumps that one in.
I was just about to say I'm disappointed she didn't smack that ball, but she is clearly much smarter than I am. She saw that little error, that hole, that gap in the Mustangs' defense, and threw it right in there.
Great touch for Ridgerd. Kaiser with the serve. Speth setting up. Priscilla. Oh! Point for the Mustangs.
Every once in a while, we are seeing a few sets just a little bit outside for those hitters that they are not able to get back under it.
Now a 16-14 ball game. Rigney Cruz,
Ooh.
and that'll be good.
The Mustangs tried to get scrappy on that one, but it did not quite work.
Yeah, fumbling the ball a little bit on that one. Not quite able to get that one up and over.
We have Baldonado with the serve.
Down by one, Baldonado trying to give her team the lead. Jontara West tips that one over.
Ooh.
What a shot. What a great touch by Jontara West.
Those blockers were not able to get down fast enough for that little tip. Kaiser attempted, but not quite fast enough.
Amazing awareness, knowing that the defenders are going to try to contest the slam. And Danny Ridgerd says, I'll raise you with this.
Yep. She is showing them her skills tonight. She is very good at determining whether she should kill the ball on them or if she should just do a little dump.
Shelby Bryant with a huge slam off the fingertips of the Falcons.
Bryant and West on the Mustangs are killing that ball. Solano, every time they get up there, Solano is just cringing. You can see it.
Crystal Carroll checking back into the ball game for Danny Ridgerd. A 2-point game here in the second set. Los Medanos with the lead. Kaiser, Carroll has to get that one. And Rigney Cruz able to get it over. Oh, and miscommunication. Jontara West trying to set up Priscilla Self. She didn't see it coming.
You can see the Mustangs are very good at throwing that ball deep on those serves, and the Solano Falcons don't know quite what to do with it. They're running after the ball, throwing the ball left and right, and that is where the Mustangs are really succeeding tonight.
Jontara West. There's Rodriguez, Miley Molly. And Solano will get the point on that one, tying up this ball game, 18-18.
You could see the Mustangs were all over the court trying to get the ball back under their control.
Rigney Cruz with the serve. Dug by Jontara West. Priscilla Self blocked by Miley Molly.
Excellent job. You can see the excitement on their face. They are pumped.
Huge point as Solano will take the lead here late in the second set. And blocked by the Falcons, Sarah Elledge.
Excellent job. You can see Ridgerd out on the sideline. She is pumped. And they are going to call a timeout.
Falcons first team to 20 points here in the second set. Now a 2-point lead.
This is the energy we like to see from the Falcons, that passion, that drive. We really understand why they love volleyball so much and how they can really crush their competition.
Yeah, and you got to love Danny Richard on the sidelines, cheering up her squad.
You can always count on her for a big scream, high fives. She's always passionate. You can tell she really loves this sport.
Los Medanos talking it over. Looks like coach is talking to Kylie Speth. Maybe giving her some words of
A little pep talk. She needs to
inspiration.
bounce it off.
Trying to build her confidence.
It's tough going into a game where you are winning in the first sets always and then getting crushed and making those errors. It's got to be hard for the Mustangs to bounce back, but I have a feeling they might make this a close game.
Chris Rigney-Cruz right there getting ready for the serve after the timeout. Speth setting up Bryant, trying to tip it over. Great dig by Rigney-Cruz. And Molly tipping it under, and that's good.
Ooh, Molly is showing off her skills tonight.
Miley Molly, one of the sophomores on the Falcon squad. This is her night. Rigney-Cruz up by 3 with the serve. There's Self, too deep,
Ooh.
and the Falcons will get another point.
There's Richard again with that passion on the sidelines.
Now a 22-18 game and timeout again. Los Medanos.
Solano is counting on this. They are counting on the Mustangs to really get into a deep hole where they cannot dig themselves out.
Mustangs with their back against the wall really don't want to lose this set going down 2-0.
Nope.
It might get a little skunky. Solano known for shutting out their opponents.
The Mustangs are trying to bring up that energy. They're trying to match the Falcons, but it is not quite making it. They're not making the cut. Again, we are seeing consistent serves over and over again. That is where the Solano Falcons are really succeeding. They're getting all of those points from those incredible serves.
Yeah, Chris Rigney-Cruz on a great run right now as she will serve again. Another great serve. Spieth setting up Priscilla.
Molly with a great block, but just a little bit out. Hit that little pole. Molly is really showing off her skills. She is getting up there at the net, and she is showing the Mustangs what she is capable of.
Priscilla Self with the serve. Carroll getting that one up. Oh, and just short, and that'll be a double hit.
You can see it on her face. She's a little upset, but that's okay. They're going to shake it off. They're going to come back. And the Mustangs are clawing their way out of that hole that they dug for themselves.
Yeah, we've seen Baldonado try to get those sneaky kills, tipping that one over when everyone knows she is going to mostly set it. And she sets it right there. Rodriguez slams it down.
Excellent job by Rodriguez.
Now a 23-20 game. Solano 2 points away from taking the second set. We'll see if they can close it out.
We've got Rodriguez on the serve. Ooh, and just a little bit far out. She angled it just a little bit far. And the Mustangs were banking on that.
Great awareness by Shelby Bryant. Able to tell that ball was just a bit out of bounds. A very risky play. Could have been 1 point away from losing the second set. Instead, now an opportunity. And point for the Falcons.
You can see the excitement on their face every time that they get that point. And this is going to be our game point, and I have a feeling Molly will bring it in.
Molly able to take the second set for the Falcons, and she does with the ace to cap off the second set.
Excellent job by the Falcons. They are ready to bring it in for the next set.
And that'll do it for the second set here at the Solano Falcons Nest. We will catch you for the beginning of the third set. Should be a great one.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Greg Poff, director of the Solano College Sports Broadcasting Program, and we're here in the TV studio at Solano Community College, and I'd like to tell you about a great opportunity this summer. Now, typically with our summer class, we're covering sports. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we're opening up the class to all of you podcasters, YouTube influencers, to give you a chance to come in and create content that we can show on YouTube. You can have your own podcast. We can even put you on Channel 28 locally. Let's take a look at some of the equipment we have here in the studio. Come on. All right, we're here in the Solano College Sports Network studio control room to show you some of the equipment that you can use as a student here at Solano Community College. And the first thing I'd like to draw your attention to is the production unit system that we use. It's made by New Tech. It's the TriCaster system. This system is used by every major network. So you come to Solano Community College, you're going to learn video production on the TriCaster unit. So you'll be ready to go once you leave our program. You'll be trained on the same equipment that you would use in all of the major networks. You see the video production board here. We've got our speakers set up here. Here we've got our interface that you can use. So all kinds of equipment that you can use to be a professional in media production. Another great feature of our video production system, you'll be able to get training on the Allen and Heath audio board, where you will learn the trade secrets for both radio and TV production. Here in the video editing suite, you will have access to Adobe Premiere and the entire Creative Cloud. If you can imagine it, you can create it right here in the Solano Community College TV studio. We have merged with Fairfield Cable Access, and that gives you the opportunity to use the same TV equipment that they use to produce their shows on local TV here in Fairfield, and that gives you the chance to also show your work on local TV.
And we are back for the third set. A little bit of time on the clock. Coaches talking it over, making sure that everybody's ready for this third and potential final set. Solano's able to close it out. Solano with a shaky start in both sets, but really able to come back and catch the Mustangs off guard, it feels like. Forgot to unmute you, Hannah.
That's okay. A lot of people like to not hear me. That's okay.
I'm one of them.
The broadcast would be better without me. It's okay.
I could not do this by myself.
We've got Rodriguez starting out the set with a serve.
Rodriguez starting it out for the third set, and here we go. High serve, and West throwing it down.
West is bringing it back in for this first set.
And trying to destroy our booth.
Every time she hits, it's coming straight towards us.
Yeah. We need a little security guard.
I saw a sheriff officer around here. Maybe we could convince him.
Not doing his job.
No.
Lindsey Bradshaw with the serve for the Mustangs. Another Mustangs lead early in the set. Seems like they've been leading every set early in it. And a big block by Gina Garlick.
Excellent job. You could see her up there for that hit, and then she scrambled around to the other side of the court to get that block.
And here's the sophomore, Miley Molly, with a fantastic game tonight. Really taking over and showing off her skills.
It is not sophomore night. It is Molly night. And Rodriguez. Rodriguez is really showing out tonight.
Oh, and Richard, a little bit of luck on that one. Looked like Jordan Suisala got her hand on it, but wasn't able to completely deny it. 2-1 lead for the Falcons. Molly with the serve, and that one will be out. Another point.
Excellent job.
Great ace for Molly. Now 3-1. Spieth setting up West, and that one is no good. Blocked by the net.
Solano is really going to need to step up their game on the block if they want to compete against West. And they are starting to. West is starting to create some errors for herself.
And Shelby Bryant hitting that to no one. Wow, what a save. We'll see if this one will go over. It does. Priscilla Self with an amazing save on that one.
Ooh.
Wow, and again, able to keep it alive. Almost 2 potential kills for the Falcons, and what a tip-in.
That was excellent. That was from number 8, Sarah Elledge. She really threw the Mustangs for a loop on that one.
And an early timeout for the Mustangs. You can hear the crowd roar.
The Mustangs coaches are not messing around. They are going to pull it back together. They want to win at least one set this game.
You can see the Mustangs coach right there, clearly not happy, down 2-0, and now down 5-1 when they've been having the early lead in the sets. We'll see if the Mustangs can flip the script and come back just like the Falcons have in the first 2.
It might be a turn of events. Solano might lead in the beginning where the Mustangs flip it around like you were saying, but the Falcons could just continue to dominate this set.
Continue to dominate like they have all season. We'll see. They might be able to put up another banner here in the Falcons' nest.
I have a feeling they will. I'm very confident in them. I would be willing to bet money on that.
Miley Molly with the serve, as she has been the front runner for this early lead in the 3rd set. West not quite able to get out there. Kind of mistimed her jump.
She brought herself in. I think she was expecting a set a little bit closer in the court, and her setter threw her out a little bit.
Kylie Speth with her rare error. Molly with another great serve. Ridgerd able to get that one up. And Elledge blocked by Juntara West.
There's that excitement we have been waiting to see from the Mustangs. They are bringing it. That timeout must have really worked for them.
Mustangs with a top 5 celebration that I've seen. Banging the court, making sure they have their presence felt by the opponent. Great dig by Elledge. Kaiser setting up Ridgerd. Priscilla Self able to get that one over. Kaiser back to Ridgerd again. And wow, able to get that one over are the Mustangs. Ridgerd, 3rd time's the charm.
Excellent job. Ridgerd is finally getting that ball over and killing it.
That is what we are accustomed to seeing. Danny Ridgerd with huge power. One of the top player in kills in the Bay Valley Conference.
We've got Kaiser with an excellent serve, as always.
Ooh, Self bringing the heat. Kaiser able to dig that one out, and a great tip by Ridgerd.
Excellent job throwing number 1, Kylie Speth, off track.
Great awareness for Danny Ridgerd, able to show off the power and the finesse game. Keeping the defense on their toes. Kaiser with the serve. Speth setting up Juntara West with the kill.
West can kill it on either side of the court. She is very good at being scrappy. She is always up there, ready to kill that ball.
Yeah, Juntara West with 441 kills coming into the game, having maybe double digits on the night. Might get her total up to 450 on the season.
Easily.
Rigney Cruz blocked.
She went up there swinging, but it was not quite good enough for the Mustangs.
Juntara West able to keep the ball in her hands, trying to lead her team to victory. Rodriguez setting up Ridgerd again. And another tip. Wow, do it all.
Last game, Ridgerd was really big on her kills. Tonight, she is great at tipping and dumping that ball in Mustang's face.
Able to use her height to her advantage, not having to leave the ground to be able to get her hand over the net and drop it in. Baldonado with the serve up 9-4. Kaiser, Baldonado. There's Rodriguez, left-handed slam.
Right. Ooh.
Wow, the Mustangs able to keep it alive. Rigney Cruz able to get it over. Speth setting up Bryant, blocked by Richard.
Oh, just
No.
a little bit outside. You can see the disappointment on Richard's face. She was excited and ready for that point.
Now 9-5. Mustangs able to stay in the ball game, not letting the Falcons take the lead away. Baldonado to Richard, able to dump it in again.
There
oh my
she
God.
is again. She is incredible at that.
It's almost a broken record at this point. Danny Richard catching the defense off guard.
You can see the coach is getting a little upset. He's a little mad at his players. Like, she's done it 4 times already. Let's get it back.
We saw that in the first couple sets where Los Medanos was contesting every slam, trying to get the blocks. Oh, and Molly able to get that one off the fingertips of Priscilla Self. Another point for the Falcons.
That was a close one. I definitely thought that was out without the Mustangs' touch. It for sure would have been.
11-5. Solano starting to pull away, giving the ball to Danny Richard. Bradshaw, Speth to Self, and that one is good for the Mustangs. Ball's rolling at her feet.
I got it. I am a soccer player.
Wow, what an athlete.
See how fast that ball's rolling.
Now 11-6 in favor of the Falcons.
The Mustangs are holding on, though. They are showing off.
Baldonado setting up Molly.
A little bit far out for her to grab.
Baldonado just off line with her set,
You
putting
can
Molly in a tough
see
situation.
Baldonado apologizing for that one. It was just a little bit too far out.
Yeah, Baldonado, a great setter. All conference offense for her passes. As she sets to Rigney Cruz. Oh, just a bit short.
Cruz is trying to make a name for herself with those dumps, those tips, just like Richard, but every once in a while, it does not work.
Before you know it, look up at the scoreboard. Now an 11-8 ball game. The Mustangs trying to come back into this one. Carroll with the dig, able to get it over on that one. Baldonado setting up Rodriguez, and a point for the Falcons.
Excellent hit by Rodriguez. Every time she gets set up with a perfect set, she is there. She is ready for it.
12-8 now in the hands of Chris Rigney Cruz. We'll see if she can extend the lead for the Falcons. Great dig by West. Baldonado setting up Rodriguez.
Excellent job, Rodriguez, again up there. Mustangs just a little bit too far off on that block.
Anaya Rodriguez, Miley Molly, and Danny Richard leading in kills tonight. The Falcons always have a trio of killers. That sounds wrong, but not killing humans or anything. And another point for the Falcons.
Excellent job. I believe that was number 8. So that's going to be Sarah Elledge. Every once in a while, she shows her name up. She says, we say her name every once in a while.
Now 14-8 in favor of the Falcons. Ooh, Bryant getting up there. Molly. Oh, and they blow it dead. Point for the Mustangs. Now 14-9.
You can see the Mustangs, West and Bryant, are getting pissed. They are ready for another kill.
Yeah, Jontara West, Kylie Speth, and Shelby Bryant, the main players. Oh, Sarah Elledge, a little too much power on that one.
She was trying to swing it over that net without hitting the net, but it did not quite get the curve she was looking for.
And the Mustangs now up to double digits, 14-10. Lead starting to shrink for the Falcons. Molly to Kaiser. There's Molly trying to dump it over. Bradshaw there. Jontara West, huge slam, not good enough. Baldonado setting up Molly. What was the call on that one?
I think it might have been a double. I'm seeing the refs throw up 2. I'm
Double hit
thinking
on the Falcons.
Their setter might have thrown a double there.
Yeah, Baldonado hitting that ball one too many times. Now 14-11. Rodriguez having to get that one over. Tough shot for her.
That was a tough angle for Rodriguez.
Kaiser to Carroll. Oh, just a bit too deep.
Threw Carroll on the ground. She was not expecting that.
Valiant effort for Crystal Carroll. Almost got that one in. Now 14-12. Before you know it, Mustangs coming back. Rodriguez. Priscilla Self using the one hand. Crystal Carroll digging that one up. Elledge. Oh, keeping it alive.
Ooh.
Great dig by Self. Rodriguez throwing it down.
Rodriguez to take it home.
Have a night, Anaya Rodriguez with another kill as Gina Garlic will step in for Jaren Baldonado.
Rodriguez and Molly said it's sophomore night. All of my family is going to be here watching me. I'm going to show off tonight.
And what a night to do so. Final home game for the Falcons on their sophomore night. Couldn't have been a better situation. Here's Molly. And a great dig by Kaiser on that one. Austin, another dig. Oh, not quite enough. Gina Garlic a little out of position.
A little bit scrambling on that side.
Now a 15-13 ball game. Starting to get a little heated here. Got a close one in the third set. Bradshaw, Kaiser able to get that one. Rodriguez setting up Molly. Sophomore to sophomore, and she'll get the kill.
She was not ready for that. She was ready for a ball that she could hit, and she recovered it really well.
And Danny Ridgerd subbing in for Crystal Carroll. Ridgerd trying to close this one out. Ooh, blocked by Garlic.
Excellent blocking by Solano tonight.
Miley Molly with the serve, up 17-13. Oh, going the wrong way. Jontara West able to get it over. Setting up Elledge.
Excellent job by Elledge. See, I'm telling you, every once in a while we say her name for a great play.
And timeout, Mustangs down 18-13 here in the third set.
The Mustangs are trying to get it back together. He really wants them to show off their skills tonight. Their stats are incredible, and he really wants them to show it off.
Yeah, sort of a last breath for Los Medanos. If they want to come back in this one, they're going to have to start right now because they know Solano is trying to close this game out.
And Solano is a great closer. They've got some excellent players on the court right now in rotation, and they are ready to bring in that game.
You can see the conversation right there for Solano, really trying to keep up the good vibes and the confidence for the Falcons. They know they are a great team, and if they work together, they will definitely come out on top tonight.
They are a great team, but the Mustangs are giving them a run for their money.
And the Falcons break.
The Mustangs are already on the court. They're ready to take it on.
Mustangs going to need a big comeback right here.
I think they're going to hold on pretty well for the rest of this set.
Molly with the serve. Shelby Bryan hitting it out of bounds. Not a great start for the Mustangs coming out of the timeout.
A shank off of number 5. Molly was banking on that. She's very good at picking on the players on the opposite side.
Oh, and an ace for Miley Molly. Now 20-13.
There she goes again, picking on her team, on the opposite team. She's really great with her spot serving.
Miley Molly with the ball, threatening a 3-0 game. Now 20-13.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's out.
Bryant is angry on that side. You saw it through that hit. She wants to hang on to this game as long as she can.
Now 21-13, getting out of hand. We'll see if Solano can close it out and come out with the win. Speth setting up Jontara West, and she throws it down, showing the energy.
West is ready. She is working with Bryant. They are ready to bring the ball back.
West, Bryant, and Speth really going to have to put the team on their back and bring it home if they want any chance tonight. Ridgerd able to dig that one out. Setting her up again. Priscilla Self. Kaiser. Oh, and blocked.
Excellent block by the Mustangs, number 16 on Solano, Lot. She really tried for that one. She's a little disappointed. You can see it on her face. And Speth is going to bring in those points for us.
Ridgerd to Rodriguez, setting it back up for Ridgerd. Tries to dump it in, won't work this time.
Finally, they're getting a handle on those dumps, those tips. And they know what to do with them now.
And Ridgerd high.
As soon as they get into a rhythm, she throws them off.
Wow, what a dig. Keeping it alive, Kaiser.
Excellent hit by Rodriguez.
Lot keeping that one alive. There's Ridgerd again. Tries to dump it in, just too far left.
You can see the disappointment on her face. She was ready for that to be their point, and they are going to call a timeout on Solano.
Good timeout by Solano. Giving up 3 quick points. Want to make sure that the Mustangs can't get any momentum going.
As the Mustangs get points, and they continue to get their points, you can see their energy. You can hear it from all the way over here. They are excited, and they are showing off. And they're really bringing it in, but Solano, as soon as they hear that excitement, they want to cut it off.
Yeah, you can see Jontara West, clearly a team leader for the Mustangs, an all-conference player in both offense and defense, having a great game tonight, trying to keep her team alive.
Absolutely. They might have the visitor side disadvantage, but she is not prepared to lose these games just yet.
Kylie Speth with the serve, trying to keep her team alive. Kaiser digging that one. Ridgerd being set up, and she throws it down.
There she is. That's the Ridgerd we love to see.
Danny Ridgerd making sure everybody in the arena knows who's the boss.
Everybody in this court better know who she is, and she is making that very clear.
Bradshaw to Speth, setting up Jontara West, thrown down, but Ridgerd's there for the block.
West is trying to get that ball back over, but Ridgerd is not having any of it.
Danny Ridgerd putting the Falcons on her back. Trying to close this one out single-handedly.
We've got Kaiser on the serve once again. Again, consistent. She's incredible. That's another ace to add to her stat score.
Huge ace, and now game point for the Falcons, as you can hear the crowd getting loud, knowing this could be the final possession. Setting up Self, and it's short! Ball game. Falcons win, making it 13 straight victories. Now 13-0 in the Bay Valley Conference.
What an incredible night for Solano. They are showing off. They really showcased their sophomores tonight. And if you stay tuned, you will see their sophomore night where they highlight and showcase all of their incredible players who are sophomores and are soon moving on from Solano.
Great call, Hannah. And as we saw tonight, pure dominance from the Falcons. But just like Hannah said, make sure you stick with us as we will show the sophomore night ceremony. And that'll be all from us at the Solano College Sports Network. Thank you for sticking with us and watching tonight. We will see you next week. No, we'll see you Friday for Vacaville playoff versus Elk Grove. Should be a fantastic game Friday night. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.
can hear me, right? Dang, I can see Lay's family. Welcome to Solano College Sophomore Night. We have 3 players who have played the last 2 seasons for our team. Can you guys just take a step forward? Let's stay right there. The team has fought through COVID, losing the 2020 season, but we came out stronger and together. This year has truly been a blessing and a challenge all wrapped into one, and I think Los Medanos can agree. Our first sophomore player, number 1, Kaylin Kaiser. She's played on our 2018 championship team, which we were actually co-champs with Los Medanos with a 13-1 record. Kaylin was our libero back in 2018, and she is this season. She put on the 10 in Sac State to set 36